Out in space, in the emptiness, you'll find large clouds of gas and dust. Some are left over from a dying star. Others are where newborn stars are. These mysterious clouds are called nebulae. There are several different kinds for you to see. Out in the expanse of our galaxy, we'll go on an epic journey. Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust, meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, the greatest phenomenon you ever saw. Let's go meet a nebula now, come with me, I'll show you how. I'm the ring nebula from the constellation Lyra, and a ring-shaped cloud called a planetary nebula. I have nothing to do with planets though. The name refers to how I look like a planet through a telescope. When some stars are nearing the end of their life, they throw off large shells of gas, creating an awesome sight. I'm what's left after my star had a very good long run. Your sun will probably create a planetary nebula when it's done. I'm Orion, one of the brightest nebulae in your sky. In the Orion constellation, I can be seen with the unaided eye. I am a diffuse nebula, a very common kind. It means I'm extended and don't have boundaries well defined. I'm called an emission nebula, more particularly a place where new stars form, a stellar nursery. Lighting up the cosmos, I'm where new stars are coming to life. A cloud of high temperature ionized gas, I emit my own light. Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust, meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go meet a nebula now, come with me, I'll show you how.
I'm the horsehead nebula, you can find me in Orion. My cloud is shaped like a horse's head, I promise I ain't lying. I am what is known as a dark nebula type. I am a dark dense cloud that blocks out all the light. My cloud is so dense that I absorb all light behind me. A mysterious shadowy figure outlined by the light around me. Dark nebulae are extremely hard to find. It helps when there are bright stars or emission nebula nearby.
I'm the Pleiades nebula, you can find me in Taurus, a large cluster of stars with a cloud of gas and dust. I have many names, Pleiades, Seven Sisters, and M45. I reflect the light of stars around me and nearby. A reflection nebula, I don't make any light of my own. I rely on the star cluster I'm passing through to make my presence known. The light of the stars around me reflects off my dust particles, illuminating me in a way that makes me shine and sparkle. Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust, meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go meet a nebula now, come with me, I'll show you how.
Fantastic sight to behold, I'm the crab nebula. You can find me in Taurus, an epic phenomena. When a massive star ends its life in a blaze of glory, it explodes in supernova, but that's not the end of the story. I'm a nebula type called a supernova remnant. I'm the material left over from a star's explosive event. Although my star may be gone, it will never be forgotten. As a supernova remnant, we live on to honor them.
Out in space, in the emptiness, you'll find large clouds of gas and dust. Some are left over from a dying star. Others are where newborn stars are. These mysterious clouds are called nebulae. There are several different kinds for you to see. Out in the expanse of our galaxy, we'll go on an epic journey. Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust, meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, the greatest phenomenon you ever saw. Let's go meet a nebula now, come with me, I'll show you how. I'm the Aided Nebula, a rare bizarre ripple in space. In the Cygnus constellation is where I find my place. A pre-planetary nebula, I'm just starting to take shape. The dying star at my core still shedding its outer material away. Looking at me, you can see how a nebula is formed. My central star is still shining, but I won't be like this for long. I'll be a planetary nebula when my star is done, you'll see. And left is a white dwarf core surrounded by the gases it released. NGC 6302, or the Butterfly Nebula, a bipolar planetary nebula in the constellation Scorpius. I have one of the most complex structures of nebulas ever observed. My wings are extremely hot gases tearing across the universe.
The flame nebula, a fire in the sky, blazing in the night. In the Orion constellation, I'll attack the third star in the belt on the right. A bright blue supergiant that shines on me, which is why I burn so bright. An emission nebula in the Orion molecular cloud, a very popular sight.
Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust. Meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go meet a nebula now. Come with me, I'll show you how.
I'm watching you, an eye in the sky, and the Helix Nebula. Look deep into my eye. I'm a planetary nebula, a perfect example to see. An expanding shell of gas around the dying star, that's me. I'm the first planetary nebula to be discovered to have thousands of cometary knots, also called globules. These trapple-shaped objects resemble comets, enormous objects that form during my dying star's final phase. I'm in the constellation Aquarius, about 700 light years away.
The Aquarius constellation, I may look like a black hole in space. I absorb all light behind me. I'm Barnard 68, a dark molecular cloud or dark absorption nebula. I'm opaque, not clear. I obscure so many stars behind me, which means I'm closer to you than I appear.
I'm known as the Hand of God. You can probably see why. I look like an enormous hand reaching out across the sky. I'm really a pulsar wind nebula after a supernova pulsar was left behind. It lights up my nearest shape in the constellation Circinus, you will find.
Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust. Meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go meet a nebula now. Come with me, I'll show you how.
In the constellation Dorado, far away in a large metallic cloud. I'm 32 eyes, but you know me as the tarantula. I look like a bronze spider, surrounded by my silk strands. I'm where our star population expands. I'm an emission nebula, an incredible stellar nursery. Thousands of young stars have been forming inside of me. At my core, star cluster starburst region NGC 2070 is some of the most massive and luminous stars you'll ever see.
Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust. This one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go meet a nebula now. Come with me, I'll show you how. Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust. This one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go meet a nebula now. Come with me, I'll show you how. Let's go meet a nebula, the coolest spectacle you ever saw. Incredible sculptures of gas and dust. Meeting one, it is a must. Let's go meet a nebula, fantastic gaseous phenomena. Let's go through your telescope to see the next discovery.